You're talking about getting to know us, man. Let us get to know you. We're going to pivot back to this comedian beef. At the beginning of the year, Katt Williams looked like Nostradamus.
Man.
He said all this shit was going to happen. And 2024 has been very dramatic. What's up with the beef? What's up with comedians? What's going on?
I'm sure you guys don't get along with all your teammates. I'm sure there's locker rooms you're like, that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got a couple. You got some wild boys back in the day.
We kept it in the locker room.
That's the thing. We usually keep it in the green room. And, you know, and Katt's he's so goddamn smart. And he's so like, he's just engaging, and he's so good at like whatever he says, like you believe it. Even if you think that might not be true, you believe it. Like, for instance, the beef he had with Cedric, the spaceship joke.
Yeah.
I was around back then, and I remember Katt had a closer that would shut the house down. He could go up for 30 minutes, and not that he would, but he could bomb for 25. And he had this closer that would bring the house down regardless. And he had this car, like an old, I don't know, let's say a Cutlass, and he's broken down the highway, and he lifts the hood up, and Biggie came on, and Katt would flick off somebody driving by, and then he'd get it started, and then he'd hop in it, and he had that little hat, and he'd be riding, brought the house down every time. And then Cedric had the spaceship joke that was similar.
Right.
And I remember back in LA when we were doing, like, I call it comedians going frats. So my fraternity would be like the 99 to 2002. That's when the D-Rays, the Katts, the Kevins, we were all like up 4 times a week trying to get our name out there, and you'd see us on the list, you know, every night. So that's my frat. So you'd see Katt do that joke every night. And then Cedric was doing his joke. I never correlated the two, even when I saw it. But if Katt went up, Cedric couldn't do that joke. And if Cedric went up, Katt probably couldn't do his joke, because it was very similar too, now that I'm looking back on it. So I guess whether it happened or not, I don't know. But in Katt's mind, I wrote that first, and Cedric like sampled it. And so I could see where Katt's coming from. But I'm under the guise of like, we think alike too. As comedians, we think alike. I had a joke identical to D.L. Hughley, and we were on the same show in Miami at the James L. Knight Center. And it was right when LeBron left Cleveland to go to the Heat. And I literally, the week after he announced it, we got a show, and I went on stage before DL, and I said, I don't know why people were shocked LeBron went to Miami. I said, I've been to Cleveland, and I've been to Miami. It is not a tough decision if you ask me where I want to live. That's like asking a dude, you want to fuck Precious or Beyonce? I do the joke, kills, right? DL goes up and does the exact same joke. I mean, verbatim. Pick the same 2 girls. Because Precious just came out. So she was like the hot thing comedians was talking about. And Beyonce's Beyonce. So me and DL are at the dinner after the show. I go, hey, did you notice the crowd went quiet for a minute? He goes, yeah. I was like, dude, I told that same joke. Same girls. He goes, shut up. At no point did DL say, you stole it. I didn't think DL stole it. It's just we thought alike. So at that point, I went, all right, I'm not going to be so quick to just accuse people of taking stuff.
Hold up, limitless, niggas to me, pinning it. I fought the head to witness it.